Well, let's continue with example 2 on motion under gravity. So as you can see that question there, they're telling you that a body at a height of 20 meters, so we're having a body at some height of 20 meters. I always like it when students read a question and they draw a relevant sketch. When you read the question and you draw a sketch, it helps you to attempt that calculation very easily. It falls to the ground. So a body is falling to the ground from some height. Then they want us to calculate the time taken to reach the ground. Time taken, that's 1. Then 2, they also want us to calculate the velocity with which it hits the ground. So if this body is just at this point, so when it is just falling, initially it was at rest. Initially it was not moving. So imagine having something here and then it just falls. So its initial velocity, because initially it was not moving, is a 0. Now, since it's moving vertically downwards, our equations are going to be taking a positive acceleration due to gravity. So the equations we are going to be using are going to be having a positive in between because it is moving under the influence of gravity in the same direction as gravity. So we are going to choose an equation that can help us get the time and that has a displacement. So we have a displacement already as 20 meters per second. So here we can use an equation that has the time and the displacement, but it doesn't have the v because they have not talked about the v. So we are going to use the second equation. I know most students get confused on the right part of the equation to use. Please look at what you have and determine the right equation to use. SUT, I'm using a plus because it is moving downwards. A half GT square. So our S is a 20, our U is a 0, our T is not known, plus a half, our G is a 10, then times T squared. This is a 20 is equal to a half times 10 times time square. This is a 20 is equal to 5t squared. So we are going to divide it out by 5. And then you're going to have t squared is equal to f4. So time is going to be plus or minus the square root of f4, which is 2. But remember, time is a scalar quantity, so time cannot be a negative. So we are going to take a positive value. Therefore, time is equal to 2 seconds. I like it when a student concludes and says, therefore, the time taken to reach the ground is 2 seconds. How about the velocity with which it hits the ground? So we need an equation which has velocity, and that is likely to be the third or the first. So we can use any of the equations, the first or the third. Let's use the first equation, plus GT. I'm using a plus because it's moving downwards. If it was moving upwards, I would use a negative. So the V is equal to the U plus 10 times the time, which is a 2. and therefore our velocity is going to be 20 meters per second. Thank you very much. Let's look at one last example.